are you still in module 7 or module 8?
Well, module 8 has started, but this is module 7 activity, unit 1, activity 1.
Okay.
Is I have to meet and discuss and post things with my mentor. So that's it. And then I have to send you the video I recorded for the baseline. And
Okay.
then I have to record, I have to do a second one actually for that set standards 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, perfect. So if you, after we meet this one, I'll send you the recording because it's obviously going to record to my Zoom. So that way you can edit it, because I know you have to edit it and
Okay.
annotate it, whatever. But if you send me your baseline video, then I will probably get that done either today or tomorrow. So that way you can go ahead and get caught back up. Okay.
Okay, I have to chop it up and I don't know how to do that. So I have to get software and figure out how to do it or get help from my friends, I guess.
Okay, you could send me.
It's still not.
You could just send me the whole
Go
lesson.
ahead.
I don't mind.
Sorry.
That's okay. You could just send me the whole lesson.
Okay.
That way I can feedback.
Okay. Thank you. It's not there. There's a lot of hiccups in it, and it didn't start exactly how I wanted it to. But sure, it's 40 minutes, 44 minutes.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Do I?
That way I do better when
send
I
it to
see
your
the whole
email?
thing. Yep, just send it to my email.
Okay.
I don't know where you have it saved. If you save it maybe in a Google Drive, it might send, or if you save it, because if you save it just as a video, it may not send. So either a Google Drive or YouTube.
I might have to. Sorry, I might have to compress it because it's fairly large. My new phone, the camera is very good, so I'll try to compress it and send it to you, or archive it or something.
Well, if you put it on your Google Drive, then you can just send me the link to your Google Drive, and then you don't have to worry about that either.
Oh, all right. Well, then I don't think I've ever done that. Okay, today's the first day to do that. All right, Lexi.
You're learning lots of new things today.
Sorry. I am already. It's a great mentor already. This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So I know there's some specific things that you have to go through.
I didn't know it existed. This is 6, but it looks like this.
Yep.
I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I did, because I just moved here, I transitioned jobs. And on the advice of Dr. Maysoon, because I was working way far away, very long hours in Moorland, I couldn't get anything done because I had no time. I was always tired. So I listened to her recommendation to switch jobs and get something closer. So that's what I did. So I overtook the previous teacher, or actually, I guess more specifically, and I did a readiness test, a interest survey, and a learner profile. And then I selected this language arts books, the Spectrum Reading grade 5, and that's how I will teach them. And that's what you will see.
Okay.
And one of those classes I do independent reading. I don't know if you want to see one of those classes. I can record that as well, but it's very, they're just reading. It's not much to critique, I guess.
Right.
I think the whole language arts things makes more sense. So your video froze.
Is it working now?
Yeah. Okay. So it says standard 1 learner development. This is just all the different standards that we're going over. That's the rubric, the clinical. Okay. I'll be graded on all this. I get it. I see what they're trying to tell me. So I'll go back up here. So yeah, the first week is kind of just, this is the second or third story that they've gone through. And what I do, the room's equipped with a smart board where you can go up to the board and write. And I introduce it, we preview it, and then we go ahead and read as a class. And then we do the activity kind of together as a class, and I assign homework, stuff like this. That's the general, that's kind of generally how it works.
Okay, what's your
classroom expectations and routines? Go ahead.
That was my question.
What do I expect from them? I only picked half of this book that we can get through all those different stories because I'm here halfway through the semester. So I would like to at least complete a half of the book. Expectations and routines. I don't really know how to answer this. My routines, I've started this reward system where I hand out fake United States dollars for money, or for like as a currency, as a form of use it in an auction at the end. But they're all friends in the class, all of these girls, so they won't fight, and they're not really competitive. One girl is kind of just heads and shoulders above the rest, and she might leave to the middle level during my teaching here, and I might get stuck with the low level students. But I'm free to move students in and out, up and down as I wish, as I see fit. We can do that together, and we can give some sort of form to my vice principal, and I do have that authority, which I like. So I don't know if that answered your question.
So for like your routines and expectations, so maybe look at it like what behavior management is in place? Like what, because it sounds like there's just a couple kids, right?
There's only 3, yes.
Yeah. So how do you keep the management of the group? What do you do there? Or do you not have any issues with that?
Well, no, not at all. They're very attentive, and I ask them if they like my class, and of course they'll say yes because I asked them. But they said it's interesting, and they're able to think, because I don't know if you're familiar with Chinese education, but it's always top down. I try to do everything bottom up, and like just kind of let them think about what they've said, and then the implications of what they're doing, and then the end result or the outcome, stuff like this.
Okay.
But we're set up in, like you'll see in the video, there's no teacher desk. It's just I have a student desk, and the students are kind of like in a triangle, and like I'm in the middle. And the previous teacher set that up because we're all close together, and we do move around and we write on the smart board. You'll see I'm able to use, because technology these days, I open up Microsoft Edge because I have the Spectrum readings, a PDF, and we're able to physically write on
that's cool.
the smart board, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. And what's cool about it, like for entry level tickets, like it saves everything. So what is that? Just right there to see if they can retain what they've learned.
That's awesome.
So it's rather awesome, I guess. Yeah, it's quite, yeah. They're really expensive boards, but they're so worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then learning standards. So it would be so I picked grade 5 for them. This is grade 6, but this is aligned to state and national standards. That's got to be Common Core, I guess. Common Core of grade 5. So I'd have to look at it. But here in grade 6, the vocabulary skills, reading skills, and study skills. And then familiar with this book, it has a story and then an exercise. And that's what we'll do.
Okay.
So,
That sounds good.
okay. The units, and it's not really a unit, it's just the book, Spectrum Reading Grade 5, half of the book anyway. So at the end, I could make some sort of exit test or something, I
Okay.
suppose. I have to go over each individual story for the objective, but that book, they teach them the actual skills of literacy, so it's all right in there on teachers. So that's why I picked it.
Awesome.